Hello. In this video, I'm going to give you a breakdown of your monthly merchant statement. The merchant statements are generated on the 5th of each month and will be sent via email unless specified otherwise. The statement will be delivered as a password-protected PDF file. To unlock the statement, you will use the last 4 digits of the phone number we have on file for the business. If you need to change that password, please contact our customer service department. Now, let's take a look at what you can expect to see on your statement. The first page of each statement will be comprised of a summary for that month's charges, starting with the total amount submitted. This displays the total transactions ran for the month for all card types you accept prior to any fees being taken out. The next row will show the total amount for any third-party transactions that were run. Third-party transactions consist of American Express transactions. Underneath that row is adjustments. This section will show any refunds that have been done by direct pay. Next comes interchange charges. This section is only for merchants who are set up with interchange plans. After interchange charges are the service charges. This displays the percentage for the transaction processed that month. Below that section is the fees. This is the total for any monthly and annual fees, along with any fees charged by Visa and MasterCard. This also includes the total for the authorization fees for each card run and PCI non-compliance. The final section shows if any chargebacks or reversals occurred during the month. The total amount funded is the total for all of the transactions after the fees, service charges, and any third-party transactions are removed. That is a brief summation of the general overview for the location summary. The next pages will go into further detail for those summaries. Moving on to the next page, the next section is amounts funded by batch. This section goes into detail listing each day there was a batch submitted, along with any corresponding fees for that day. Each date is broken down into the same rows shown in the location summary, expanding further into those totals. Below there is a recap of which cards were taken in that month, along with how many of each card type and the amount charged for each type. Moving on to the next page, the next section is amounts submitted by batch. This section breaks down each batch by card type. Moving on from there, the next section is third-party transactions. This section will show you any American Express transactions. It does not show you any associated fees or deposits, as they are all handled via American Express directly. The section following that is for adjustments. If direct pay issued a refund to your account, that will be displayed here. The next section pertains to any account that is set up on interchange. Any charges associated with interchange transactions will be shown here. The service charges section will lump together the transactions for different card types and also show any refunds you process to clients. Below that section is the detail report for each individual card type and the percentage that it ran at. Under the description column, you will see the listed card type and the rate it processed at. The next column lists the number of transactions that were run for each of those card types, followed by the column for the total amount those card types were charged. The total column shows the discount amount that came out for those totals. The next section lists the fees that came out for the month. Let's take a moment to explain what each fee is that you may see. Every transaction has an authorization fee, also referred to as a transaction fee. The totals shown here are for the entirety of the month. Declined transactions also have a transaction fee associated with them, so those will also be displayed here. The monthly fee for the account will also be shown, as well as if the yearly fee falls on that month. The monthly fee will have sales tax applied to it depending on the state for the business. If any chargebacks occur during the month, the fee for the chargeback will be listed here. MasterCard and Visa each have their own separate fees. MasterCard location fee is a $2 a month and is charged per merchant location. Visa has a network fee that is based upon the amount of Visa transactions run in a given month. This fee can fluctuate depending on the volume of processing being done. You may also see incidental fees that Visa and MasterCard impose. This can be AVS card not present fee or MasterCard license volume fee. If there are any chargebacks or reversals, they will be shown here. It will list the day of the chargeback, the last 4 digits of the credit card that it was issued from, and the amount. The final section is the transaction detail. This is a detailed breakdown of any activity during the month. Here you will see every transaction and fee and the day it was charged. You will see monthly fees charged on the 5th of each month, and certain MasterCard and Visa fees come out on the 15th. This section will be the most helpful when it comes to bookkeeping. It is good to keep in mind that the dates shown on the statement are the settlement day and not the day you might see it deposited into your account. Most charges will appear 2 business days after the settlement date. And that is the summation for the merchant statement. If you have any questions in regards to it, please contact our office at 800-326-9897, and we'd be happy to help. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening.